The great Lemmy Kilmister once said, move over for a damage case. And that's what we're doing here today with the DC McFarlane Toys Page Puncher Edition, Damage.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another McFarlane Toys DC Page Punchers unboxing and review. And today we're back at it with a red platinum edition of Damage. But for all your damage needs and a whole lot more, jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And unfortunately, I don't think Jay's has this one. Is this set a little harder to find? I'm still after the rest of this set. I did find Supergirl though, I guess, but a little harder to find this round of Page Punchers. We'll see. Maybe they're just caught up in shipping. Who knows? We'll find out in the future. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there and move over for a damage case like Motorhead once sang with Damage here. A little bit after my comic reading time. Isn't he the son of the atom? Something like that, but he is a red platinum, so a little harder to find. Comic book included. We get that with the Page Punchers DC Direct, of course. Beautiful packaging, maybe. Nobody ever swaps a figure in this packaging, though, I can tell you that. I never see some figure swaps with these. Justice Society of America comic book. I think it's the same comic book we got with some of the other ones, too, if I'm not mistaken. 12 and up on this one for those keeping track at home. Nothing else going on with this here, though. But I'm going to have to take this offline. These are always dangerous and hard to get out of the package. But we're going to be back talking all things Damage. All right, let's dive into Damage. Yes, Damage from the Page Puncher line. Not a lot going on with this one. Now, this is a red platinum, and I think that's a smart move by Todd McFarlane and the boys. Todd's not here today. Todd, where are you at? I'm talking to the couch. I'm talking to an empty couch. I guess, I'm sorry, Lemmy, my dog, who also talks to me. He's sitting over there holding it down, but no Todd McFarlane from the couch. Well, now I can say what I really think about Todd. Maybe not. I'd say the same thing regardless as I look at my dog Lemmy once again. But Damage, not a lot of meat and potatoes with this one here. No extra accessories. You get the comic book, you get the card, you get the stand, but that's it. Not a lot of bells and whistles here, and I guess that's why it's a red platinum made in less editions, because not sure this one would set the world on fire, and that is smart business move by the McFarlane group over there. This isn't going to sell like a Batman or a Superman, so you want to make this a little bit more limited, but it is nice for the hardcore collectors, the deep cut collectors, getting some more of these characters in the mix. So shout out to that, of course, and shout out to the DC McFarlane stand. Seen it before, we'll see it again. We do got the Damage card. Let's see what it says about this Damage character right here. DC Direct Page Puncher. Real name, Grant Emerson. The boy who grew up to be Damaged was the product of an in utero genetic experiment overseen by the Vandal Savage on behalf of a company called Symbiox. The research bore fruit, and when the child was born, Savage had his mother killed and placed the infant called Grant Emerson with an abusive surrogate family. Man, tough times. Grant's powers manifested when he was 16, and Symbiox came to collect him, killing his foster family. Adopting the name Damage, he began learning how to use his powers with the New Titans, and later joining the Justice Society of America. So a character I am not sure of right here. But it is Damage, and of course, to move over for a Damage case, as one may say. And let's read a comic book. How about we read it together? Let's read the whole thing. Why wouldn't we? Let's start it off. Battery Park, New York, the headquarters of the Justice Society of America. Whoever he is, Power Girl, he's not your cousin. What wonderful world right here. I'm not going to read all this. You guys don't have time for that. One of these days, we'll start reading with Kyle. It'll be a sub-series. It'll be great, I'm sure. But cool to get these comic books here. Maybe it's getting kids to read comics. Let's be honest. I don't know a lot of kids looking and hunting down Damage figures. Is what it is, though. Justice Society of America, number 10 right here. Good for what it is. But now we're diving into old Damage here. And I believe this is the exact same figure as that Starman figure I'm trying to track down. Also a little bit harder to find. Not a ton of meat and potatoes once again with this. But he does look like a ninja. Yes, a ninja. Stereotypical ninja here with the hood over the top. Got some eyes peeking in there, so that's good to see. But it is a pure blue mask, and blue always a good color there. He does got a little blue suit going on, a little yellow action in the middle there. Got kind of like the hazmat logo right there, so be careful. He'll damage you. Then we do got a little couple of red dots on the forearms and on the shirt. Looking okay. Bare arms and a little bit of bare in the elbows. Interesting. You're going to be covered everywhere except right here and on your hands. I guess that's his game, though. That's what he's doing. Fist of Fury and a gripping hand over here. No extra hands, anything like that with him. And then the whole bottom style, all blue. Blue diaper, blue pants, blue boots. He's feeling blue inside and outside, too. He's had a rough life, as we saw from the file card there. Arms all the way around. Butterfly shoulder. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinned elbows. Yes, pinned. I hate these pins. If Todd was on the couch, I'd tell him to his face. I got no problems. And Todd told us in one of the videos, he'd rather have just pins as arms. All pin, no arms. That's what he would be here for. We do get the hands back, forth, side to side. Fist Fury, as I mentioned. Hula hoop up top. Traditional waist as well. Got those big old damage splits. He's ready to go. He's ready to do those splits. Leg goes up for the big boot. Double jointed pin knees once again. Ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. And then, of course, the toe articulation. You got to have the toe articulation. We know how that goes right here. Did it even say what kind of powers he had? I don't even know if I remember that. It tells you how fast in one ear, one out the other. Oh, he does fit on a McFarlane stand right there. But damage here, I guess, going to go on the Justice Society of America shelf is where damage is going to go. But it is what it is. There's not a ton going on with this one. No cool effects, no cool accessories. Just what you see is what you get. That's the definition of it right here with damage. Like I said, not going to set any world on fire, but a little bit harder to find. I've only seen one of these at retail. Omaha, Nebraska. I was on a work trip, found it at a Target. Only time I've ever seen this one at retail. So we'll see how hard this gets to be in the future. I guess time will tell on that one. But what's your thoughts on damage? Anybody out there, this is their favorite character? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We got 2 channels of videos going every day. Make sure you subscribe to both of them. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. My podcast each and every Tuesday. It is The Kyle Peterson Show. Check it out if you have not already. All kinds of stuff going on. Wherever audio podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. And don't forget, of course, the Patreon YouTube channel memberships if you want even more content and you want to support the channel and all the videos it does bring. And buy my wife a cup of coffee. Somebody get her a cup of coffee. Starbucks, it's pricey. You guys get it. But for another damage unboxing, I've never done another one, but you know what I mean. But for damage, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?
We're going to